Hey everyone, this is Hannah with the Rocket Miner giving you another news update. Wanted to start off with our COVID numbers today for Wyoming. Today we crossed 30,000 total confirmed cases and also crossed 35,000 total confirmed and probable cases for the state of Wyoming. Today we have 550 new confirmed cases since where we were at yesterday, and our active case number has gone down pretty significantly again, which is good even though we've had the new confirmed cases. Today we're at 6,708 active cases. This is down by just about 1,000 from yesterday. Yesterday the active case number did go up by 137, but again today it dropped by about 1,000. So it's up and down right now, but we're thankful that it's down lower than it has been for quite a while, and hope to see it continue to go down and not spike too much in the coming days. Unfortunately, today's death total that was reported by the Wyoming Department of Health has gone up again. Today it's at 257. That's an increase of 27. So the Wyoming Department of Health hasn't released the details on those deaths yet, but as it did a few weeks ago, they're updating the numbers with their daily number update, but they will release the details on those deaths later. But the death total has gone up by 27 from where it was at before. Here in Sweetwater County, we've learned that members of the Wyoming National Guard will be coming to Rock Springs to help out at Memorial Hospital of Sweetwater County, to help them with COVID-19 and just being overrun and busy with everything right now. We found this out at Tuesday's monthly board meeting. The hospital CEO, Irene Richardson, told the trustees that the National Guard will be sending members to help. They will be arriving tomorrow on Friday, December 4th, and providing help to the hospital staff there. The Wyoming National Guard has been sending Guard members to hospitals around the state to help out right now, with everyone being pretty overwhelmed with the increase in COVID cases and hospitalizations. The Guard members are able to go into hospitals and then help them with non-medical care, so that can free up some of the other hospital staff who can provide the medical services that are needed. That just makes it so that their staff has a little bit of a break in some of the other things that they do and can actually focus on helping patients. So they'll also be helping with the COVID-19 swabbing station at the hospital. And right now they're expecting that the Guard members will stay here until December 16th. In another update, we've got some more news about Sweetwater County School District number 1 and where they're at as they face budget cuts and try to determine what can be cut and what effects budget cuts will have on the school district. The school district had a special meeting last night, and the board and the district administration, throughout the meeting, they outlined suggestions that they have from their cost savings task force. They looked at the different budget requests and what that could look like, what that could mean for the district, and they looked at the option of a 1% statewide sales tax and how they thought that that could be part of the solution in facing these budget cuts. School districts throughout Wyoming have been facing budget cuts. Governor Mark Gordon has asked districts for a voluntary 10% cuts in their budget to help with the state's financial situation. But the school district here said that even on top of that, they could be looking at a 20 to 30% budget cut, and looking at what that would mean, where that would come from, and the results that it would have could be devastating to the district and the community. Sweetwater number 1 Chief Financial Officer Scott Duncan spoke during the meeting, and he said that to meet the proposed 10% cut, they would have to use several different strategies to reach that, including switching to a 4-day school week, having pay-to-play activities and athletics, and closing up to 3 elementary schools. Looking at a 20% or 30% budget cut would require even more drastic measures they would have to do all of those things plus close even more schools down. He said that to reach a 30% cut, which would amount to about $24.4 million, they would have to close all 9 elementary schools combined with all of those other previous steps, and that wouldn't even be enough to reach that 24 million. You can read the full story on that meeting. We have that up at rockandmire.com now, and it goes into more detail about the budget cuts, about cuts that have been made in the past, about where they're looking at the options they would have to meet these cuts, and the effects they would have, and some of the recommendations, and just the discussion on that. The story goes into a lot of detail, so definitely recommend looking through that to get more information about where the school district's at and what they're considering right now. Some other news that we got today is definitely bittersweet news for downtown Rock Springs. We know that the First Security Bank building in downtown Rock Springs is being renovated, and we've all been really excited about that, preserving that really historic building. It's right across the street from the Rocket Minor office, and I know I was excited when they said they would be saving and renovating that building. But unfortunately, that means that we will lose the mural that is painted on the one side of the building. To do the renovations, they will have to destroy the mural. It is a mural called Disarming. It was painted by local artist Rose Klein. It's one of many downtown murals, and Rose has painted many of the murals here, but it's one of the ones that I've always loved. Again, it's right across the street from our office. It has a dragon, and I love dragons, so it's always been a favorite of mine. Unfortunately, the renovations will require the mural itself to be destroyed. But the good news is that downtown Rock Springs is banding together to try to preserve that image, just put it into a different form. So the Rock Springs Main Street Urban Renewal Agency is hoping to take a photo that they have of the mural. They took high quality photos of it, and they want to print it onto a banner-like material that will be hung on the side of the Mountain Bay Scuba building that's on 128 Elk Street. They said this is going to be a good new location for it that's very visible, and it will preserve that image and have another way to share it and keep it as part of downtown Rock Springs. In order for this to happen, though, downtown Rock Springs is asking for the community's help to raise the money that's necessary to make this a reality. They're looking to raise $3,000 for this project. They said that RSNB Bank has offered to match the first $1,000 that are raised. So they're asking for donations from people in the community. There is a link that they shared on their Facebook that goes directly to a place where you can donate through PayPal, or you can send in donations to the URA office. We have, again, more information on that also at rockandmire.com, so you can look at that for the link to the donation site or the address, and more information about what's happening with that. I think it's great that we're banding together to try to preserve this mural, since again it's a favorite. It shows some of the history of the area and is just a beautiful painting. So I think it's great that we'll be able to save it, just put it into a slightly different format. Those are the updates that I have for you from today. Thank you for listening, and keep checking back with us for more. And I hope everyone has a good night.